Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's episode of Bible Chatter, your number one Bible podcast in the double C, the Christian community. So when I say that in my intros, the double C means the Christian community. This is your number one podcast to get your true message, not a false doctrine, not watered down gospel, the meat and vegetables of the word. I talk about suffering and sacrifice. Most churches hide from that because it drives people away and they want money. For most churches, it's a business. They're trying to sell a car. Most pastors are trying to sell a car. They're trying to get butts and seats for tithing and that. And they'll tell people whatever they want to hear to keep them in the church. Not this guy. I've had people leave my Bible Chatter show that were watching it and they didn't like the truth, so they left. Oh, well, I speak the truth, and if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I'm not going to water down the gospel for anybody. Today's topic is titled Gaining Experience. Gaining experience. Our society is made up of obsessive contradictions. The young want to be rewarded with big jobs without obtaining experience. The middle-aged brag about working out at the gym but can't wait to retire in order to rest. And the old want to drink from the fountain of youth. The truth is that instant success robs young people of the journey, but it's also the journey that we obtain knowledge, collect memories, and have a sense of achievement that makes life a rewarding experience. I am reminded of a young teenager who pulled up a chair beside his grandfather and said, "Papi, the wrinkles on your face are starting to cover up the scar you are so proud of." The wise grandfather smiled, patted the boy on the head or on the back, and said, "Son, scars, wrinkles, and rusty bones have lots of stories to tell." That afternoon, the grandson learned about his heritage. A few years later, he enlisted in the United States military. When asked why, he replied, "I just want to earn my scars and wrinkles like my grandfather did." Your journey in life is just as vulnerable as the destination. Now, guys, most people think that gaining experience is gaining knowledge. If you learn the Bible more, you're more saved, yada, yada. But the bottom line is it's not about what you know. It's about your relationship with Jesus Christ. If you're not walking in the Spirit, you can learn the whole Bible. You can read the Bible cover to cover, front to back, 1,000 times, and it won't get you to heaven. What'll get you to heaven is a personal, daily devotion, prayer, and a relationship with Jesus Christ. If you don't have that, then I hate to say it, but you're in trouble. You have to devote sacrifice and suffering. Jesus says, "Pick up your cross and follow me." See, we're going to have suffering in our lives. We have to make sacrifices we have to sacrifice the things that we enjoy if it doesn't line up with the Word of God. And people don't want to do that. As soon as they hear about suffering and sacrifice, they're out the door as far as learning Christianity. See, that was hard for me to accept at first. But being in heaven for eternity is way more important than anything on this planet. And we need to realize that. And until next time, this is your host of Bible Chatter, signing out.